My name is David F.M. Vaughn, and I am the director of Beauty and the Beast here at Musical Theater West. I've directed in the area before. I directed at 3D Theatricals last year. I directed Legally Blonde, and I directed their Shrek. But this is my first time here at Music Theater West. I'm really excited. I'm originally from Palm Harbor, Florida, which is a very small town on the coast, about an hour outside of Tampa Bay. The very first show I ever saw, which was a touring production of The Who's Tommy, I remember thinking, I really want to help create things like that. And I think at the time, my brain was set into director mode, but I knew I always kind of wanted to be an actor first. So that was kind of the impetus of my desire to be a director. So I spent 10 years working as an actor on Broadway, off-Broadway, tours, regionally, because I wanted to have that experience to bring with me as a director. And so that was really it really started me in the theater world. And then probably about 5 years ago, I started directing more full-time. I started with small readings and workshops, then moved up to regional theater. Beauty and the Beast is one of those shows that I think is a gateway to musical theater for children. It was the very first show I ever saw on Broadway, and I remember being absolutely transfixed when I was watching it. I was in the front row of the mezzanine, and my mom and I were there for Christmas vacation, and I don't think I ever blinked once. I was just so enthralled with the magic and the colors and the flying and the costumes and everything. So I'm really excited to get to hopefully bring that to other kids, be their first introduction into musical theater. And we have those same kind of things. We have flying, we have special effects, we have, fog and moving lights and incredible costumes and sets. So I'm hoping that it will inspire other kids to start their love of musical theater, whether as just a patron or to be an actor or director.
My name is Michael Borth, and I'm the musical director. Originally from Wichita, Kansas, and lived out here for about 5 years around 2000, and have been in New York for the last 6 or 7 years. I recently did a project called 35mm in New York City, which was a really contemporary kind of rock song cycle that had a cast recording, which I was really happy with, and we did a very fun production of it in Brooklyn. I've also done several concerts out here. One was a concert version of the musical Follies with John Raitt and Betty Garrett and Julie Wilson. And that was a really fun project. I think this is actually my 10th show with Music Theater West. Had a really great time here. A lot of people see Wizard of Oz, and to them that's the show that, maybe makes them feel like a child again. And for me, that's this musical. It's such a great score. I think it's one of the best adaptations to the stage that Disney has done of a musical. And, Musical Theater West does it right. We're doing it with a 28-person cast, 20-piece orchestra, and it's going to sound fantastic. And so I'm really excited about it.
My name is Bill Burns, and I'm the choreographer of Beauty and the Beast here at Musical Theater West. I'm actually from Southern California. I was born and raised here, grew up in Torrance, Redondo Beach area. I got my equity card in Long Beach years and years ago. So local boy, come back around. I started out performing. I was a singer, dancer, actor, working here in California. Took me on the road, took me to New York. So like 35, 38 years or so of performing. Doing a lot of dance captaining and assisting on television shows led me to The Producers with Mel Brooks and Susan Stroman. And they had me be a resident director choreographer, associate director choreographer for national tours and international companies. And that's where I've been doing for the last 10, 11 years. Musical Theater West, Beauty and the Beast, we're doing our own take on it. So it's new and fresh. We have a lot of new actors and dancers, singers that have never done the show before. We're utilizing their talents. There's a lot of comedy. There's a lot of beautiful, genuine moments, and a lot of lessons for the entire family, beautiful songs for the entire family. As it says, it is a tale as old as time. And this production, we're just in the beginning stages of it, but so far it's very, very promising. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see it on stage in full-fledged production.